quickly from outside.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. 1:15 left to play in the first. Here's Dragic. Buries it down low.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
A different look for Utah. Keith comes in for Karl Malone. And Isley subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Ostertag. To halt the run. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. From deep. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo passes to Bosh. Wade from outside bangs home the trifecta. Wade's got 18 points in the game.
So tenacious on offense. Wade has a keen awareness when to fire that quick shot.
Dragic against Ostertag. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He rifled that one in from distance.
Well, playing a little long ball. Butler shows you have to respect him even if he enters the parking lot.
Keith's shot is good.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The pass to Wade, over Stockton. That's good from Wade on the assist by Dragic. Wade's got 20 points.
Well, just continues to make his living from right there. Dwayne Wade feels so comfortable in the mid-range.
And so it's the Miami. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
So is Stockton on the bench. Here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Keith is out there with Ostertag. Then it's Isley. And it's Brian Russell. And it's Anderson in at the shooting guard. Beyond the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up.
Ostertag, no good. Here's Miami now. On the wing, Hardaway. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 12.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
And again, Miami running the court in transition. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
For the Jazz, Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Malone comes in for Keith. That's Hornacek in for Anderson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Hardaway from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Heat on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Here's Hornacek.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Now, here is Hornacek. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. The Heat making a switch here. Smith is checked in. quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. From deep three-point range, good, and the assist goes to James. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the playmaking ability of LeBron James may be his best skill in a wealth of incredible skills.
Pass to Mourning. Three-pointer on the way. Kept alive. Out to Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 6.
And seeing Smith there pulling up from deep, his three-point shot is as good as it gets.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. In for the Heat, Roddy.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Malone, no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
James way outside. The rebound by the Jazz.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
They get the rebound. To the inside. Hornacek with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Snatched up. They could use a bucket. Malone, good. He's got 6.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Mourning. He's off on that one, so Utah will take it the other way. Russell fires away from way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And Utah making a change here. Stockton's checked in. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Mourning. Butler comes in for LeBron. And it's Dragic in for Hardaway. Butler passes to Shikely. The kick out to Bosh. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bosh has got his second bucket.
Oh, and just a very solid jumper for a guy his size. Bosh has worked so hard on his mechanics.
And Butler puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. A different look for Utah. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. Keefe comes in for Karl Malone. And it's Anderson in for Russell. And Miami with a change here too. Wade's checked in. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Lets it go from 14. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Don't tell me the mid-range game is dead. Jimmy Butler doing work right there.
Here's Keith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Chris Bosh. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls, and Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. Keefe hits them both. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. From deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Stockton with it. He has 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stockton. .104 left to play here in the half. Jones the pass to Rice. Hardaway for three. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one. From deep three-point range, Anderson can't get it to go. Rice passes to Jones. James kicks to Hardaway. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Takes a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Now, here is Hornacek. Here's Ostertag. Got a piece of it. Hardaway with the steal. The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
First team foul.
And he makes the first.
Tim Hardaway at the line for 2.
Hardaway hits them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half.
Dwayne Wade. That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
At the line for Utah, John Stockton. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stockton.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Hardaway. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hardaway has got 28 points for the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? Tim Hardaway, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Hardaway is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Mourning. Then it's O'Neal. And it's James in at the small forward. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Hornacek from long range. Rebound by the Heat. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight. Deflects the pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And Hardaway gets it to go.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
Russell passes to Foster. Shot from 16. Malone against Wade.
Miami foul. Alonzo Mourning. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Stockton with no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Stockton's got 12.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Hardaway. The second chance effort. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Pass to Russell. There's the three. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he hits the first of 3. A different look for Miami. Butler comes in for James. And it's Dragic in for Tim Hardaway. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Now here's Wade. He's got 20. Butler dishes to O'Neal. Dragic looking it over. The 3. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Foster. The Jazz again can't hit it. Hornacek against Butler. From deep. They get it again. Outside Dragic to the paint and stolen by Stockton. And here comes the break. Hornacek for 3. Another miss by Utah.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And it's Foster with the rebound. Malone with it. Butler covering. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. For Miami, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
And the Jazz with some changes. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Foster. And Isley subbed in for Hornacek. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Dwayne Wade. From deep 3-point range. Stolen away. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
Anderson, he's checked in for Brian Russell. And the second free throw, good. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. The Heat on offense. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Smith kicks to Adebayo. Dishes it to Mourning. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mourning's got 5.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami.
Chris Bosh.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Dragic from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
The Dragon will find his way around you. What a pretty dribble drive.
And it's the Jazz's ball. And here's Anderson for 3. Rebound by Smith. Now Butler. 6 points for him. From deep. Smith with the basket on the assist by Butler. He's got 9.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Smith's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And here's Anderson for 3. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From outside the arc, and Goran Dragic hits from deep. Dragic has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Miami.
This guy's a consistent threat from deep. If Dragic is allowed space to make a 3, you can bet he's going to knock it in.
And it's good, 2 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Heath is checked in for the Jazz. And then for Miami, Rice is checked in. And Jones subbed in for Goran Dragic. Stolen by Anderson. Stockton passes to Keefe. Count the basket. Keefe's got 6.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Jones the pass to Rice. He dishes it to Smith. Good ball movement here by Miami. Yep, that one goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shot's good by Rice.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
From the top of the key, Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones dishes to Smith. This one for 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Rice. Drills the three-pointer. Rice has got 6 here in this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Anderson outside, looking to end the run.
And you love the pride Jones has in his defense. He makes life very difficult for shooters.
The 3 quarters of play all in the book. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Malone on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. They've got Morris. Keefe is out there with Carr. Then it's Isley. And it's Vaughn in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Now a timeout called by Miami. Present our New Balance player of the game, Tim Hardaway.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Isley. There's the triple. And Hardaway comes to help. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
So it's Miami now. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Rice. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Rice has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Morris passes to Carr. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Foster's checked in for Utah. Russell comes in for Morris. Here's Miami now. 11 unanswered points for him. Offensive rebound. Out to Hardaway. The pass to Butler. And here is James. He's guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock, and that one drops.
How about Shaq with the mid-range there, showing a willingness to step out and expand his game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Nice ball movement by Utah. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Foster. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
From deep. The offensive rebound, Foster. And finally they hit one.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Miami.
And here's Shaq. Pass to Rice. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Rice has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Shoots it up. And it's Foster missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And that one's good. James.
Just ridiculously long shot from LeBron. Defenses usually let him prove if he can make it from there.
Vaughn, the pass to Russell. It's blocked by Shaq. They recover it. Scooped up. Out to Russell. From deep three-point range, and it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. O'Neal with it. The tray. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Russell with the 3. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Vaughn's got his first bucket in this one.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Stolen by O'Neal. Now here is Hardaway. He's guarded closely. Over Isley. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 40 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Heat?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Offensive rebound. Keefe passes to Foster. Kicks it to Russell. From deep. That one misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. And the Heat, another 3.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
That one's off, still out of sync.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the 3 ball is good.
Jimmy Butler is not a volume shooter. He makes every shot count. That time, the delivery from deep.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Keefe's shot is good.
The real come at us and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Russell from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Heat ball. Substitution on the court.
Jones for three. Traps in the tray. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
While we dispose of hot boys.
2K TV starts this week with a salute to a 10-time All-Star and 3